MCU fans, we have got to talk about the massive WandaVision leaked trailer that is 100% real. And oh yeah, that one thing might just mean exactly what you think it means.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Let's break it down. What's up, everybody? It's Josh. Welcome back to the channel. Smash that like button, and I want to remind you that a large part of what we are doing here at the Den of Nerds is happening over on our live streaming channel. Seriously, you should go check it out. Like, crazy stuff is happening all the time with Marvel. It's almost too much to do in singular videos, so we talk about a lot of that stuff over on the live streaming channel. Okay, so unless you have been living under a rock, you are probably aware that a mid-season trailer, or what is believed now to be a mid-season trailer for WandaVision, has been leaked out there on the internet. It's 100% real. It shows some crazy things that are said to be big surprises for the show.
Yes!
And so, spoiler warning, if you have somehow stumbled into this video and you're up to this point and you're like, wait a minute, no, that's a real trailer and it's really going to spoil stuff for WandaVision, then yeah, totally, get out of here. I hate it when that guy comes into these videos. Okay, so now I'm going to describe to you what is in these images because for copyright reasons, I cannot actually show you the actual leaked trailer because, again, it's 100% totally real.
How do I know I can trust you?
Fear not, our incredible editor, Elisa, will be sure to put something hilarious and or applicable onto the screen. She is really and truly the best, and I hope she leaves this part into the edit.
No.
Okay, so one of the first big things we see is Vision outside of the barrier from the WandaVision / Westview bubble with his cape being dragged back into the bubble, and he is talking to presumably some people from S.W.O.R.D, explaining that he needs help, that the people inside need help.
I think something's wrong here, Wanda.
Now let's stop for a second and explain why this is so crazy and why people are fixated on this, because of course it means Wanda bad. I mean, if you didn't know that, I mean, come on, you haven't been really paying attention, but the show is trying to show you that yes, Wanda is losing control. She might even be the big bad, or perhaps her powers are just ridiculously out of control and she is being manipulated by some nefarious power. Either way, what's going on is mostly Wanda, and it's mostly bad and terrifying.
I have everything under control.
Another crazy reveal in this mid-season trailer is the actual Wiccan and Speed. You see Bobby and you see Tommy for a little bit actually come to their mother and say that their father needs help, presumably talking about Vision. I think Wiccan looks dope, looks very comic accurate to me. Can't wait to see him actually potentially use some of his powers and even grow up much older than when we see him even in this mid-season trailer. At least I think he will be sort of a teenager by the end of the show. Now that is in and of itself kind of crazy and weird. Again, just indicating that the children are going to grow up. We've talked about this for a long time. This is something we knew was going to be happening in the show. And the big rumor, ladies and gentlemen, is that these characters, Wiccan and Speed, will actually exist in the MCU past the WandaVision show. And a lot of people have been bringing this up, and I think it's pretty cool. The fact that in episode 4 we see the jump rope actually exist outside of Westview indicates that things from the bubble reality that Wanda has created can actually cross the barrier and exist in the real world. Perhaps that is what will happen with Billy and Tommy. And then, of course, the last and most ridiculous, crazy thing that was in this trailer is the reveal of Evan Peters as Quicksilver. And I gotta tell you, I do not think they would reveal such a thing just simply in a trailer, meaning I think the Evan Peters reveal is coming this week in episode 5. Now, I want to clarify a couple of things. Apparently, there was a lot of rumors that we'd be getting 2 episodes this week. Grace Randolph is saying that she thinks it's just 1 episode. Other people have corroborated that. I'm not sure what to think. But if this is a mid-season trailer for WandaVision, then it's totally possible that we're going to get this week's episode. It's just going to show us Evan Peters, give us a crazy setup for the future. We'll get this mid-season trailer, and then the back half of WandaVision is going to be absolutely insane. But regardless, this leak totally confirms that Evan Peters is going to be playing Pietro in this show. Now, we don't know the full details of how this is going to happen, but of course, we had reported, and other great insiders and scoopers like Charles Murphy had reported for a long, long time that Evan Peters was indeed going to be playing the role of Quicksilver in this show. Now, right now, the Marvel community seems to be split and sort of divided on whether or not Evan Peters playing this role is significant or merely just an Easter egg and a tease. The people in the tease camp just say, hey man, like there's no way they're going to do something that weird. It's likely just a little teaser thing just to get fans confused and wondering and thinking about how weird it is, and that's really cool. And then the other side of that argument, which is where I personally fall, kind of look at the track record of Feige and just how he builds his universe, and we're like, there's no freaking way Evan Peters is just coming in for a cool little cameo as Quicksilver. In fact, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that I think this will actually in some way be the real Evan Peters Quicksilver from the Fox X-Men films. Part of the reason I think this is because in this trailer that is official, that leaked from Marvel, he says the line to Wanda, "It's not like your dead husband can die again." To me, this indicates that this character has some kind of an awareness outside of Westview and the bubble. And there's only a couple of different ways that that could happen. Some people think that the character of Vision, or the Vision we're seeing in WandaVision, is the corpse of Vision combined with the mind of somebody maybe like Walter Simonson, and perhaps they're doing a version of the Wonder Man Vision thing that they did in the comic books, but they think that the rules for that to work are predicated on the fact that Wanda likely has the actual corpse of Vision. However, the corpse of Quicksilver, her brother, she would not be able to just get, and perhaps she doesn't have. So maybe with her hex magic and just manifesting Pietro, she was only able to grab one from an alternate dimension. Maybe Wanda doesn't even know what she's exactly doing. She's just manifesting things to her desire, and then sort of the metaphysics of how that works from behind the scenes, she has no comprehension of, which could be why the multiverse breaks, leading us to the multiverse of madness. And I would also suggest to you, Marvel fans, that there's evidence that this is not just a little tease, but perhaps the first of many Fox X-Men characters, or Fox Fantastic Four characters, or Netflix Daredevil characters, or Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. characters to show up in the MCU.
Who are those people? What are you wearing? Why are they here?
What are you wearing?
I mean, think about the rumors for Spider-Man 3. We're getting all of these characters that played villains in their specific Sony franchises coming into an MCU movie. How is this going to work? Are you thinking that all of those things are just going to be cameos like you're assuming the Evan Peters thing is going to be? Does that really track? Or is it more probable that the Evans Peter thing is the first of many types of cameos that are actually supposed to introduce this idea of a broken multiverse, of a wild realm of possibilities, and sets the stage for all the craziness heading towards Quantum Mania, and yes, I'm going to say it, Secret Wars! Was that good? Did I hold it well? But to be fair, we don't know the full context here. It could just be a little Easter egg tease. I could be reading too far into it, but regardless, it looks like all of these things are indeed real. It looks like WandaVision is about to go absolutely insane, and there are leaks coming out about Shang-Chi. There are leaks coming about Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So many things are leaking out. It's pretty crazy. Again, make sure you are checking out the live streaming channel, but on the comments of this video, feel free to let us know, where are you at with all of this? What do you make of this situation? What do you think about the Evan Peters thing being real? What do you think about the twins? What do you think about all of it? What's going on in WandaVision? Let us know in the comments section below. And as I always say, I hope you are having an awesome and a nerdy day, and I'll see you in the next video.